let's just hop into it. This first image here is an example of an 1864 penny with an L and one with a no L. So if you get a cheap USB coin microscope from couchcollectibles.com, link is down in the comments below, you will be able to see this L. Now that is for the designer's last name. This guy here was the 4th chief engraver of the United States Mint from 1844 to 1869 of his death. So that's what that L stands for. Now let's look at some of these coins that actually have the L and don't have the L. So first up, we're gonna look at different prices of these coins as well. So here's an 1864 Indian head 1 cent coin that has that L initial. Now you can see it's graded at a very fine 30. So it's not a mint state grade, it's not the highest grade. However, this coin did sell for over $160. Now real quick, here's how many pennies they made in 1864. So it's very important because there is a copper nickel example of the 1864 1 cent coin, as well as a bronze example of the 1864 penny. So you can see that they made much less, only 13.7 million of the copper nickel and over 39 million of the bronze pennies from 1864. And we're going to be looking at that here in just 1 second. Now, I showed you the coin that sold for only $160. Here is the same exact coin. However, this coin is graded at a mint state 65. So it's got the L on the ribbon of the Indian head penny. So this one here, you can clearly see that L once we zoom in there. And this penny sold for over $25,000. So the grade really has a big impact on the coin's value. If you're not familiar with coin grading, type in Couch Collectibles coin grading on YouTube. I've done a few videos on that and it will better help educate you guys on coin grading. Now also, here's something very interesting to look for on the 1864 Indian head cent. Now you can see these lines, they're called lathe lines. They're basically circles on the face of the Indian that are remnants of the lathe turning process that should have been polished off in the die before it was hubbed. So always be on the lookout for that. You can look for that again with the USB coin microscope. Now, next up is something very cool. You want to look for this on all kinds of different dated Indian head pennies. And this is an 1864 date over the 1864 date. So here's the first example of that. You can see that on the left side of the bottom 6. You can see it at the bottom of the 8, as well as the 4 there and the 1. Now if we look at this next one here, you can really see this one on the 4. So this is 1864 over the 8, 6, and 4. If you look inside the 2 circles of the 8 and 6, you can see that as well. And like I said, really there on the 4 of 1864. Now this next example is an 1864 over an 864. So we see that there on the left side of the bottom of the 8, the left side of the 6 there, as well as on the 4. So always be on the lookout for that. We got repunch dates, all that good stuff. This one here is very noticeable, 1864 over 1864. You can see the bottom of the 1, bottom of the 8, bottom of the 6, and the 4 also. Now here are some 1864 Indian head penny prices that are online. So we got the 1864 copper nickel, we have the 1864 bronze, and then we have the 1864 with the L on it. So those are different prices depending on the grade. Now it's got good, fine, extremely fine, uncirculated here, so you can see the values. The one with the L and it being uncirculated is going to be the most valuable here on this chart. So always be on the lookout for these pennies. Now if you got an 1864 penny that's like really in bad condition, there's no types of errors on it or anything like that, it's probably not going to sell for these prices. But here we go, an 1864 repunched date. So this one also has the L on the ribbon as well, and this 1 cent coin sold for over $2,800. Now here's another repunch date. Now this one also has the L on the Indian head penny as well, and you can see that repunch date there at the bottom. This coin sold for over $3,000. $3,000. Now if we look at a lower grade, now this might be something that you may have in your collection. It's a little worn down. It's only graded at a good 6, so it's not a high grade at all. Very low graded coin. Now it is an 1864 over an 1864 bronze that has the L. So this 1 cent coin here only sold for $49. So nearly $50 for this penny, and look at the condition of it. It's not in the greatest shape, but still 50 bucks, can't beat it. Alright, so if we look at the proof penny from 1864, now this one does have the L on the ribbon as well. Of course, this is graded at a proof 65. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70, so it is an extremely high graded coin. Wow, this thing is just in amazing condition. Love seeing that L on there, man. Always check your Indian head pennies for that. That will definitely give it some value. Now, this coin sold for over $160,000. Yes, I'm not kidding, $160,000. There are probably not many of these coins that exist. An 1864 proof graded at a proof 65 with the L on the ribbon. And like I said, here's an example of a bronze 1864 penny, and then here's the example of an 1864 copper nickel Indian head 1 cent coin. So we got the bronze, and then we got the copper nickel. So if we look here at this bronze penny, this is 1864 that is graded at a mint state 67. So again, an extremely high graded coin here, and that's what's gonna give this thing a lot of value. Now this one does not have the L on the ribbon. This coin here sold for over $5,400. Now, if we look at the same exact coin, here is an 1864 bronze, again, but it does not have the L, and it is only graded at a good 4. So the coin grading scale goes up to 74, very low grade here. This coin only sold for a little over $10. So you go from a $5,000 coin to a $10 coin very quickly, depending on the grade of the coin. Alright, now here are some of my Indian head pennies. I don't have any 1864, but you can see there in the book, we got both varieties. We got the L and the one without the L. And of course, we got the 1864, 13 million, 39 million. So here are some of mine. I got 1881. What is the lowest minted that I got? 38 million, 32 million. So that's the lowest so far. So they produced over 108 million of 1907. Most of mine not in the greatest shape. I love these pennies. Cannot wait to fill up this book. Still need a lot of these coins though, but check this thing out. Look how big that is compared to a regular penny. I've had this since I was like 4, 5 years old. My mom had it, so got passed down to me. I think it's awesome. It's like one of those novelty pieces. Absolutely love this thing. I think it's awesome. But anyways, yeah, I think 38 million is gonna, or 32 million is gonna be the lowest for me. Look at that, 1.1 million 1908S. Boy, would I love to come across that. What about this? 309,000 1909S. I've done a whole video on that. You guys should go check it out. 1909 Indian head penny. Check that video out on my channel. I think that will be the lowest minted out of all of them. Don't forget about the Couch Collectibles coin roll hunting mats. I have these available on the store. I think we only got like 5 left or something. I don't know, I have to double check, but we do not have many left. Put your coins on here, search for errors, and of course I got all the double dies listed and other varieties to look for. So it's very cool, keeps your coins from, you know, being on a hard surface like this. It's a really nice mouse pad, soft material for your coins. Go check it out, couchcollectibles.com. Time out. If you guys want to send me coin pictures of your coins and get my feedback, if you want to know if your coin is an error coin, if you want to know if you should get your coin graded, you can send up to 10 coin pictures a month to my email. All you have to do is press the blue join button on my channel, put in your information, bam, you are a member. It is $4.99 a month. I receive $3.50 of it. You guys can cancel after 1 month if you want to spend the $5. Have me look at 10 coin pictures and get my opinion and then cancel it. You can do that. It's totally up to you. But I get all these emails every single day about coin pictures, and people send me thousands of coin pictures on Facebook and stuff. So this membership is a way to kind of narrow down all those people and really focus on the ones that are serious about finding out about their coins and where they should sell them and if they have any errors, all that good stuff. Alright guys, until tomorrow, don't forget to check out all my other videos on my channel. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.